Go back to your mama.
Here we go! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Let's dance!
Let's do it! Watcha! Atta! Ha! Two! Three!
What are you doing? I know. Here we go! Let's do it! Transform! Ape Escape 3!
Hello, one and all, and welcome to, well, I suppose our new protagonists already kind of gave it away now, didn't they? Ape Escape 3. I am the Max a Few Trades. It's been a bit of a while since we've been to the Ape Escape franchise. Over 9 years, actually. Yeah, looking back on all of my previous Let's Plays and seeing how long ago it was, that didn't do too great for my mental state. I'm honestly trying to get to sequels more, quickly than I did before, but it's tricky. I've got so many games to play, and I don't want to burn through a series too fast, but then my caution ends up just kind of prolonging things for years and years and years. It's getting a bit absurd, if I'm honest with you. So I'm trying to get back to all of the games and franchises that I love and showing you guys even more of them. So, as you can tell, here we friggin' are. More Ape Escape. We're gonna go catch ourselves some monkeys. Even though technically apes and monkeys are entirely different things, but they're always fused together in the common consensus. It's strange that, but I don't expect everybody to really know the biology of various animals like that. Anyway, you're not here for a weird-ass biology science lecture about that nonsense. You're here to see me bonk people over the head with a stun club is what you're really looking for. And who am I to deprive you of that? Let's get into this. I say now.
I trust that everything is to your satisfaction, my dear friend Specter.
It's perfect. Very well. Let's team up.
Wonderful. An exquisite decision. Finally it begins! My revenge against those who laughed at me!
They were laughing at your haircut, not your capabilities. Just letting you know. Bit of an over-exaggeration.
I'm heading off to practice. Okay. Is Aki here? Huh? Hey, that's my pudding. There are monkeys all throughout the town. They're all over the TV. Anyway, this is huge. Hey, that hurts. Okay, there you are. Huh? That doesn't sound like a recording. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Aki, Kay, Yumi. Oh, I'm so glad you're both safe. Natalie? Details later, but here's what's happening. All right. Those monkeys are loose again. They're out causing trouble all over the world.
It's what they do.
This time they're broadcasting weird television shows. That sounds kind of fun. No! Their shows are so stupid that anyone watching becomes a mindless couch potato. Now, I don't want to scare you. But as you can see, Spike and Jimmy and even the professor have all been affected.
My name is Doof,
and you'll do what I say. My name is Doof, and you'll do what I say.
If this continues, the monkeys will affect the whole world. Kay, Yumi, you're going to have to help us. Capture those monkeys and put an end to their mindless TV shows. I'm teleporting a monkey net to you. Use it to capture all of the monkeys. Be careful and good luck. Hey, stop! Cut it out!
I hope Natalie will be okay.
She's tough.
Well, at least now we know why things are so strange in town.
That's the first time I've seen one of those monkeys. The teleport is complete. I guess it wasn't just one of Natalie's bad jokes.
You say that as if Natalie has a reputation for that. She's like the most serious-minded character in the franchise. That's just weird to think.
Hurry, capture him.
Alright, so it's conceivable that you just might have a few questions. For example, who the hell are Kei, Yumi, and Aki? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what this franchise's weird habit with dumping the protagonists off and getting new ones in each and every installment comes from, or why they're so dedicated to that, but here we are. They also seem to all be very familiar with who Natalie is, but they've never seen any of the monkeys before, so what kind of information do they have? What is the relation? What do they know and what do they not know? I have no answers for you. I truly don't. What I can tell you is that these two are siblings and that Aki is their aunt. I don't know if there's like a manga or anime or something that helps elaborate on any of this, but yeah, there you go. I also hope you enjoyed seeing Natalie, Jimmy, Spike, and the professor because, yeah, that's all we're getting from them. We basically get a cameo at the start and now they're just gone. Ain't that a rough time of it? In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure that might be the last time Jimmy shows up in any extended media for the franchise, which is really weird. I don't know what the deal with that was, but yeah. Anywho. So, unlike other games, we actually get to choose our character. Now, we could, in fact, play as Kay. I mean, I don't know, if you really feel like playing as a discount Beyblade protagonist who somehow seems to think that lunch is a subject in school, or you can play as the girl. You can play as Yumi, which we are obviously going to do. I mean, come on now, it's pretty obviously the right choice. Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! And let's get that monkey off of our porch!
Here I go!
Yeah! Alright. Just head on over, swing your net, boom, shaka boom!
You're mine!
I guess technically that counts as something of a tutorial.
You really got quite a workout there.
Oh yeah, no, I had to push myself to the limit to pull that one off. I'm glad you noticed my efforts.
Good job. Captured monkey teleportation complete.
Just what's going on here?
I guess that everything Natalie said was true.
Why'd you doubt her?
I guess that those monkeys are causing havoc all over the world. We have to capture all of those monkeys and stop their TV shows. Yumi, Kay, we need the two of you. Will you help us?
Sure! Of course!
I don't know why it has to be those two specifically. You'd think anybody could use the net, but
This
apparently
is the
not.
secret TV station base where we'll be providing support to you on your adventures.
Rock on.
The warp pad that used to be in our room was destroyed by the monkeys, so we've rebuilt the rear part of the laboratory.
I don't remember ever seeing it get destroyed, but sure, I mean, I'm guessing you know more than I do.
If you get on the front warp pad here, you can head out to go capture the monkeys.
I enjoy capturing the monkeys.
We've got a game-saving device and a bunch of others all ready for you to use, so be sure to put them to good use.
I very much will, but there's a time and a place for that, Aki. Right here, right now, the people are here for monkey catching action. So let's freaking do this thing. Although, I guess there is a little tiny bit of a thing I do need to bring up, just very, very quickly. Technically speaking, playing as Yumi is considered as easy mode, but I put that in quotation marks. I I guess I'll get into it when it's actually relevant. Whenever it ends up popping up, I'll bring it up. As is, you're not really gonna notice it that much, so don't worry about it, okay? Okay.
That's the warp pad. From there, you'll head right into the TV programs.
Okay, cool. My 36th wedding. Ah, cool. The first show we're jumping into is a reality show. Yeah, okay. I mean, if this is what people are watching, I can understand why all their brains are turning into pudding. Unfortunate. All right, let's get this started. Oh, and by the way, if you're a super long-time viewer of my channel, you might recognize the song that's about to play. Let's see if you can do it. Let's friggin' go! I've always adored this song, man. All right, so if you want information about all the various tings, all you gotta do is whack a cell phone.
From here on in, I'll provide support to you using this cell phone.
I'm gonna be entirely real with you. The information they give you is really basic information. I'm not going to be hitting every last one of these things because it's just gonna be a whole lot of filler. I'd rather fill our time with actually, you know, doing what we're setting out to do.
I'm going to be giving you some very important advice, so be sure to listen to me.
Like, some of the advice is as simple as, hey, look at that thing. If you do this, you'll do the thing. It's like, cool, I already did that on my way to do the thing in the first place. It's a mess, man.
The gadgets you're currently holding are the Stun Club and the Monkey Net.
The all-time classics.
The Stun Club is used for attacking.
Yeah, and here I thought it was used for gymnastics.
The Monkey Net is used for capturing monkeys.
I am absolutely gobsmacked to learn this.
The Stun Club is assigned to the triangle button, and the Monkey Net is assigned to the X button. You can choose to use the proper gadget for a given situation by pressing its assigned button.
You can also choose to use the improper gadget for any situation. I'm not gonna judge you.
And another thing, if you want to listen to the advice once more, use the Stun Club to hit the cell phone.
I don't know who put these giant novelty cell phones all over the world, but I guess we may as well get some use out of them.
You can hit it by switching over to the Stun Club and then tilting the right analog stick.
Hey, sis! It's do or die! The future of the world rests in your hands!
No pressure or anything. I also noticed that because I chose her, you choose to do literally nothing. Okay. Also, I can't remember off the top of my head, but that might have honestly been the only opportunity in the game to learn that these two are siblings. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, just gonna give you old bonkadoo. Actually, you know what? Maybe, no, now we're, oh man, you were, oh! Oh, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. All right. They're already getting a little bit nefarious, if I'm honest with you. All right, so the monkeys definitely have a bunch of little robotic contraptions all over the damn place, and they mean to cause a little bit of harm. God damn, weaponizing clackerboards? Who does that? Well, obviously the monkeys do. All right, then, how about less of that in our lives? All right. I'm gonna have to start putting in a little bit more effort. I'd much rather not get my tweez kicked in the opening level of the game. All right, first things first. There, let's get you out of the way so that I can do what I'm about to do completely uninterrupted. And action! Some sort of nefarious monkey wedding with a banana bouquet. Do I look like the type to put up with shenanigans like this? Look, you can go ahead and enjoy your holy matrimony in the zoo! Bringing it back! Woo! I'll use it sparingly, though. That's a thing I said a lot in my first two Let's Plays of Ape Escape games. I don't know why, it just caught on.
Looking pretty good.
Thank you kindly! Positive reinforcement keeps me going. Now, you are going to have to go back to previous levels in order to get all of the monkeys that you missed, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Amount of time.
Oh wow, time attack mode.
Each stage has its own number of monkeys you'll need to capture. Try and capture them as quickly as you possibly can. Good luck.
There's really no benefit to doing that at all. I mean, it's there if you want to do it though, which is neat. It's nice to have options. All right, let's see. How much money did I pull in from that? Not a whole lot. Okay, then how about we jump into yet another level? Huh! Let's go straight to the Monkey Piece Theater, the Monkey Forest. I'm sure some shenanigans are afoot there. Oh, hello.
Here's another gadget I'm going to warp over to you.
Why are you warping it to me?
It's
I'm standing
a
next to
monkey
you.
radar. Use it to find monkeys.
You just handed. I'm right here.
You'll
Hi.
probably want to practice learning how to use it in the training room.
It's the monkey radar.
Want to go over to the training room to try it out?
Look, I appreciate you wanting to make sure that I'm prepared for everything that's going on ahead of me, but this ain't my first rodeo. Okay? I know how to work a monkey radar. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotta catch me some 7 monkeys.
Here I go.
7 whole-ass monkeys. Let's go. Also, this song is weird.
I'm ready.
I just want to listen to it for a moment. Come on. I know you're about to yodel. You can't keep it from me. Oh, there it is. Yeah, for some reason this song has yodeling. You know, it's not that I don't respect yodeling. If anything, I feel like we should really be trying to see more of it more often, but it's still shocking to see. All right, so, oh, right. I need to actually equip the monkey radar if we want to, you know, make any use of the damn thing. All right, there we are. Okay. Well, first things first. Let's watch out for the flying drill bot. Jesus. That's a little overkill. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, that one's pretty obviously just standing right there, but this will help point you in the direction that you want to go. For example, Ukian over here is writing something in the dirt. We may never know what it is. Hopefully it's not something profane. Ha! None of that. Thank you and good day. Okay, so hello, sir. May I interest you in some head drama? I said that as if you had a choice in the matter. And that guy tried to do himself a big sneak-em-ups. That obviously ain't gonna be flying. Hell nah, son. Hell nah. All right, now I believe... Yep. Hey, how's it going? I can respect your healthy introversisms, but yeah, I'm gonna need you to go back the way you came. Also, I gotta say, it's kind of interesting how, you know, when Natalie called in, she's just like, hey, you know, somehow the monkeys got out again. What's up with that? The first game and the second game made it abundantly clear how the monkeys managed to, you know, get the helmets and start running around and causing problems for everybody. But in this one, they're just like, nah, man, whatever. They just have their powers back. I don't know. Just get out there and catch them. You're not playing this game for the plot. We all know it. Anyway, always being cast as a bad guy. Wolfmon. Ah, typecasting. Well, don't worry, my fine simian friend. There'll be plenty of opportunities for diverse casting options. Oh, my goodness, you did a pretty sweet flip there. But yeah, don't worry. Whoa, oh, you're very angry. Oh, okay, all right. Whoa, let's all just chill for a hot second here. Whoa, my God. All right. Whoa, let's maybe dial it back a little bit. Just a touch, just a skosh, just an itty bitty little tiny bit. God, there are so many robots around these here parts. Could you chill? Oh, it's a never, that's why. They won't stop spawning in. God, I was just trying to catch myself a goddamn wolf monkey. Wasn't really trying to accomplish a whole lot over here, my goodness. Okay, anyway, diversify your acting portfolio in the zoo is what I was trying to get to. Sheesh, what's this dude all about? They're coming, I can feel it. Well, I don't know who you're referring to, but if it's me, well, then the answer to that is yes, as a matter of fact. Ow! The monkeys can get pretty honkin' aggressive, as you know, can very clearly tell. My God, whoa, okay. Man, they mass-produce these things or something? Unnecessary. All right, so there is a monkey hiding in those boxes, but, you know, for the sake of showing off another area in the house, or the stage, the house in the stage, yeah, let's go ahead and do ourselves some of that. Also, it gives me an opportunity to grab a few more monies. They're called gotcha coins. Not exactly the most creative of currency names, I'm gonna be honest with you, but what are you gonna do, right? Ooh, thank you. Also, oh my God, for a hot second I thought those were freaking Moogle suits. But yeah, nope, definitely not. Hello, sir. Oh, I see. Lambimon sweats 3 liters every night. Thanks for sharing. I really didn't need to know that about you. All right, they've also got a mean right cross, as it turns out. Look, I get it, you're embarrassed about your sweatiness, but Jesus Christ, you don't have to go on an assault case here. Gee, my God. Okay, well, Let's see here. Oh my goodness! All right. And there's another one. All right. We got anybody else chilling out around here? Anyone else just, oh, actually we just might. Huh. You see that little poster over there foreshadowed the fact that there were 3 lamb monkeys. We call that clever level design, people. Let's go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now compliment me.
Looking pretty good.
Thank you very much. You look pretty good yourself. There, I said it, now let's move on.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Capturing all of those monkeys must have been tiring, eh?
I'm always tired.
You might be exhausted, so I made this new device for you. If you use this, you can change into lots of different forms.
Different forms? Huh, like what?
It's nothing so grand.
Why don't you just try it and see? I think you'll be happy with what you can do.
Really?
Of course.
Cool.
I'm still putting the finishing touches on it, but it should be done in time for the next stage.
Huh?
Well, I'll let you know what it will change you into then, okay?
Winky face. Astounding. You love to see it, you really do. All right, but you really don't want to get like too crazy on this one. I mean, when you hear getting transformed into different forms, you know, it sounds like such a grander thing, like they're gonna become like different creatures or something. It's really just a bunch of costumes. They're really cool costumes, and some of them are freaking adorable, I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, they're costumes, they're costumes.
That's the shopping area just over there.
I kind of figured, considering it was labeled as such.
There are quite a few shops there, so you should check them out.
That was the plan until you interrupted me. Let's go. Let's show off all the various things that we can buy. All right, so yeah, you might have actually noticed this when the game started, but Yumi here is actually a bit of an idol. She's kind of famous, actually, so that's kind of crazy. Go figure, right? All right, so there's a whole ass bunch of stores, so let's go ahead and just get the tutorializing out of the way, right?
You can buy things there using your gotcha coins.
Yep.
They've got all sorts of things there that will come in handy on your adventure.
That they do.
Sometimes new products will also be on display, so pop in for a look every now and then.
Aki will say this exact thing about every single store we're about to enter. Just throwing that out there. You don't get your health back between levels, which is interesting. And yeah, there's a lot of other stuff we can buy, but not yet. Could buy a bingo ticket, but I don't have enough money to be squandering like that. Also, lives are jackets still. Don't know why. I will never know why. But there you go. There's the Simian Cinema. We can't actually make use of that right now, but eventually.
That's the music shop.
You can buy stuff with gotcha coins, and sometimes new stuff shows up. Yeah. Anyway, you can also buy videotapes in the music shop for some reason. You also don't get to choose which videos and music you get. It just kind of puts every song and video you've seen up to this point into a big pool, and then when you buy one, you get one of them at random until you have all of them. So, if I was looking for the Seaside Resort song, there's no guarantee I'm going to get it, unless I try to get it as early as possible when as few songs have played. That sort of thing, you know?
That's the hobby shop.
You can buy stuff with gotcha coins. It
collect
seems
here
you
can
can
be viewed
they can be
in the
viewed in the
mini
mini
or the
games.
gallery.
And a lot to do.
Sometimes new
And sometimes
products.
new stuff shows up. Yeah, we know. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of anything. You can buy concept art though. So there you go. A nightmare I had yesterday. It's yours now. Yeah, all right. I mean, that's not really concept art, but some of the stuff that you get can be concept art. Oh, and if you're worried about things like, you know, it may be spoiling things or anything, it keeps stuff locked away until you actually see them in-game. It's actually kind of neat that they do that.
That's the bookshop.
You can use
items
gotcha
you collect
coins. You
here
can
can
view them
be
in the
collected
gallery.
many
Collect
as-
as many as you
sometimes
can.
new-
Sometimes they get new products. Wowie, wowie, wow. Let's buy some Mun Fiction. I really wish they didn't call it that. Anywho, the camera monkey's job. It's yours now. Jeez, I'm tired and hungry. Could use some bananas. And now, 36 bad take. This camera monkey's sure not a happy bunny. Cut. Okay, at last. But oh no, there was no film in the camera. Did the monkeys write this? Just curious, because I don't know, it didn't really feel all that grammatically coherent. I really can't say that I know. But yeah, there you go. Get money, get some bonuses, you know, good fun, cool stuff like that. You You can train your gadgets here. You can, you know, view all of the media you found here. There's a Monkipedia over here to look at all of the various different monkeys that you've caught. So in case you didn't use the monkey radar to like analyze one of them and you want to see what their stats are, even though they're kind of pointless, honestly, then there they are. Also, sandwiches. That's always fun. Save your game there, and fortune-telling minigame, yes. Fortune-telling, I don't understand what the hell the point of this thing even is, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I need more monkeys as an example before I can go ahead and show any of that off. All right, so next up we're going to Sodamon's Castle, are we? All right, sounds good to me.
Don't get eliminated!
Yumi, ta-da!
Ta-da?
Your first morph is the Fantasy Knight.
Oh, okay.
I'm entering the morph data for it into the morph gear.
Cool, cool.
Its specialties are defending and making powerful attacks. You'll probably want to practice learning how to use it in the training room.
It's not a very descriptive way of
Want to
putting
go over
it.
to the training room to try it out?
Anyway, it's a brand new mechanic for a brand new game, so sure, I can show this much off. Also, it's funny that they call it the Fantasy Knight because that's only the case for Kay. When Yumi wears it, she's very clearly not a knight by any stretch. Anyway, hello.
To use the morph gear, you'll first have to completely fill up the gauge with morph energy.
It's lying all over the ground, so that's not too difficult.
Once the gauge is full, press the off during a morph jump. Tilt the left
I didn't hit any buttons. Why did it skip like that?
You can
What the
only
heck?
morph for a limited amount
Why is it
of
doing
time.
that?
You revert when the timer runs out, so watch out.
That was weird.
If you want to morph back into your original self, push
Anyway, hit R1 and R2 and you can transform into all sorts of gobbledygoo. So let's freaking do this. There you go. We can turn into an adorable little magey, witchy, wizardy lass. Look at her. Look at her big old coat. Amazing. And there you go. Just swing around some electro magic styles and all that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can do all sorts of neat little whatchamacallits. Yeah. Let's see. That's not exactly the best in the world, but honestly, if I'm being real with you, it's kind of just the stun club with a nifty little paint job, honestly. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I'm more than happy to have it, but yeah. We get some more useful morphing things later. Although technically, you could go the entire game without using a single one, and you'd probably get by just fine. I don't know how well they really chose to implement these transformations, but they're fun.
Here I go!
And I'm always down for just more fun, you know, more options, more things to do, more ways to go about things. It's never a bad thing by any stretch of the imagination, so yeah. I'm just gonna have to do my absolute best to try and remember to actually use the damn transformations. I have a nasty habit of forgetting things when I'm not forced to use them. But okay, we'll give it a try, we'll give it a try. Now, oh, haha, I do remember these goofy jerks. There we go, with their damn shockwaves. Anyway, okay. Morph energy is just going to literally pour out of the various enemies you fight. Like, oh my god, you are never in a million years going to be left wanting for power. You'll be able to transform as much as you want, whenever you want. And, ow, all right, well. There we go, okay. See, this is a kind of, yeah, that's sort of what I was getting at there. Like, it didn't really do anything all that special. It was basically just a stun club motion, except you need to untransform to use your net. Bit odd, isn't it? All right, let's get some stuff out of the way so we don't have to talk about it later. Okay, first and foremost, there is a lot that I'm missing about the various different costumes that are available in this game. They all have a few unique abilities that I'm unaware of, and they all, in fact, can use their own variation of the net by clicking down the right stick, and I simply never knew this. I played this game many, many years ago, and I never picked up on the nuances of all of the unlockable costumes. In the training room where we just were, you might have noticed the big shiny thing in the back of the room that said next. Turns out that's not just a billboard telling you to go into the little exit room, which is what I always assumed. Turns out you can walk through it Super Mario 64 style, and you move on to the next part of the tutorial about the costume, where it would explain all of these various things. Yes, this is all incredibly embarrassing. No, I would much rather not have to explain all of this. But I also don't want to get comments every single episode telling me, actually, you're entirely wrong. Trust me, I am aware I am entirely wrong. Eventually, later in the Let's Play, I do realize this, and you can all, once again, make fun of me at that moment in time. So, yeah, get your laughs in. I'm a fool, I'm a derp. What are you gonna do? Let's just get back to the game. Anyway, yeah, there are better ones later. Ones that are much more useful inherently. Although I probably should have actually bothered to read that guy's dialogue, huh? Unfortunate. Alright, well, it's time for Yumi to show off her deceptively powerful forearms. I'd say that maybe these things just don't weigh all that much, but like, you can hear them scraping on the ground. It's clearly very heavy. She's just a very powerful gal, as it turns out. No complaints here. Also, thank you for the money. Boy, do I appreciate the money. All right. Hello? All right. Making me use a staircase. Disgusting. All right. I mean, to be fair, this mode is more so useful for fighting off enemies like this. There you go. Because you do, in fact, do more damage, which is nice. You can also, occasionally, there we go, knock a monkey's costume off, which is nice, but not as helpful as it seems, because the monkeys are going to be just as capable of fighting even without their fancy gimmicks. But, you know, hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Also, in case you're curious about the caliber of advice you get from these cell phones,
Getting through there while dodging the flames looks pretty hard, but I'm sure there's a way to do it.
more than most often, it's just stuff like this. It's like, man, that seems like a real hamdinger of a problem you got yourself there. Good luck with that. Okay, thanks. There you are. Okay, that is how you does some of dads. Dads be how you does. All right. Let's see. If I wanted to, well, if I wanted some free moolah, and you know that I do be wanting myself that. The camera shoot lasers. The camera shoot lasers. All right, don't need that in my life. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, no. The less of that, the better. The less of that, the better. Don't need it. Don't want it. I just want all of your money. There you go. I have so many unlockable extras that I'm going to need money for. So, yeah, don't be stingy. Also, the more you collect, the more they become worth, which is kind of awesome. So, you know, you can get yourself some neat little, some combos going. Get out of here. No, none of that. Absolutely none of that whatsoever. Okay, now where are you? You're right there. Mine's bigger. Mine is. I don't want to know what that's supposed to be implying. Just, yeah, hang on. Just, rubbery sword. Hang on, just, could you, yeah, there we are. Okay. There we go. That's how you do that. Now, please to be handing over all of your money, if it's all the same. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Now we're making bank. Let's go. Huh. Give yourselves a little bit of that hip-hop, bip-bip-bop. And, all right. And, and see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You can just use the stun club to knock them out of their armor, too, if you feel like it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? All right, now I believe there's a monkey trying to hide behind the hedges. Just leave me alone. Look, I'll be happy to leave you alone once I knock that super intelligence helmet off of your head, okay? Because as is, you're currently, posing a danger to yourself and others. Believe it or not, I'm honestly helping the monkeys by doing this. If anything, being cursed with high intelligence is not always what it's cracked up to be. Because then you have sentience. And once you have sentience, the crushing realities of the real world will weigh down upon your soul until there's simply nothing left but a hollowed out husk. So, you know, I'm just saying, the phrase ignorance is bliss exists for a reason. Action! I like your attempt at little hair drills. That's fun. Munderella. I want to watch TV. There'll be plenty of time for watching TV, my strange monkey companion. In the zoo. Oh, damn, you pirouetted your way right on out of my biz. Okay, dang, little monkey monk. All right, you know what? I can respect it. I really can. It's nice to see them posing a bit of a challenge. Get out of my way. Let's see. There we go. Of course I ended up going the wrong way. Whoa, Nelly. All right, let's just go ahead and not deal with that. Absolutely none of that mess, thank you. And hello there, sir. May I interest you in magic? Magic!
magic.
There you go. Too good, too good. All right, what do we got going on over here? That looks a bit like a domestic dispute, if I'm honest with you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And yet their dialogue doesn't seem to imply that they're all that aggressive. Don't be fooled by my looks. Maybe this is just the new hit dance sensation for the monkeys or something. It's honestly kind of hard to tell with these things. They are a very strange sort. Anyway, let's see. You can actually crawl on your tum-tum here, and then you can sneak up on things, but the second one of them sees me, the other one's gonna be alerted anyway, so... Hey, how's it going? Ha! See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We basically got the exact same thing done in the exact same way. And there you friggin' go! We're making pretty good progress, I must say. That's 9 more monkeys.
Good.
All right. So, is there another level or... Nope, jumping straight into a boss fight. All right.
Here I go.
Fun fact, the cutscenes change a little bit depending on who you play as. Not a ton, but it's nice.
Still some humans who haven't been affected yet. Here, try this!
Girl barely even flinched at that. She just badassedly sidestepped it. She's got the confidence of someone who's done this before.
You're supposed to be frightened. This dragon has rained fiery death upon many a valiant knight.
Are you sure about that? He looks kind of goofy.
What? You dare to belittle my greatest creation? This will not do!
We're the ones who should be saying that. You fix everybody that you've hurt, right now!
Ha! There's no way that's going to happen. I have orders to affect everyone in the whole world!
What do you mean, orders? Orders from who?
From Specter, of course! Who else?
Specter?
Whoops! Oh, I forgot that it was against the rules to say his name. You little brat! This is all your fault!
You're the one who said it.
Shut up!
She's so sassy!
Well, now that you know our secret, I'm afraid that I can't allow you to leave here. I was about to make a movie starring myself, but I guess that will have to wait. Change the scenario! Your time has come, brat!
And then the music, it gets awesome. All right, so I've got a couple questions. It's kind of weird that Yumi doesn't know about Specter, considering she seems to be aware of the monkeys in general. Also, I can't help but notice that you just set fire to your own dudes. That wasn't very bright of you. I don't know why you chose to do that. Thanks for tons of free money, though. I appreciate that a lot. Also, considering the fact that this whole entire endeavor is labeled as Specter TV, it should be kind of clearly obvious who's in charge of all of the monkeys and whatnot, you know? At least, that's the impression I was certainly given. Anywho, there you go. You're primarily overcharged and everything. I give you another old bonkadoo. Ain't that something? All right, now, hanging out back over here. Whoop, breaking things once more. Also, I was gonna say, Yumi is kind of like absurdly confident and brave, considering the situation and how little experience she has in this regard. But then I realized and remembered that she's, you know, a member of like the idol industry and everything, and like, man, if anything is gonna toughen up somebody right proper fast, it's definitely gonna be that. The Japanese idol industry is no joke whatsoever, people. All right. So, I don't know, I guess you're gonna have to try a whole lot harder than that to try and rattle this girl. Ugh. All right, once again, I will gladly take all of this free stuff and smack you in the face. Maybe stop doing the thing that you're doing. I don't know, it's just an idea. It's just a small theory. But again, I guess I'm not the super genius ape, now am I? I can't make mechanical dragons. That's not a thing that I can do. I can transform into a cute little wizardy witchy witch, though, so I am gonna go ahead and do that. And check this mess. Magic! Magic! Alright, once more. You try and mess with stuff. Alright. Whoa! Hello, what's all this now? Oh, and you are very upset about everything that I've done, aren't you? Terribly unfortunate. Alright, well, unfortunately for you, you're definitely going to fall back into your usual ways of setting fire to your own robots. I don't know why you do that. Why? Why do you do that? I don't have to fight them at all. You make this so easy. You absolute cadonkus. For a super genius, you're pretty stupid, you know that? Anyway, bye-bye! I tell you that you could build whatever contraptions you want in the zoo, but I'm pretty sure they aren't gonna let you do that. You know, once you openly admit to murdering people with a mechanical fire-spewing dragon, yeah, you're probably gonna get your tools repossessed. Just a bit of a hunch on my part, though.
Well, that is just awesome.
Thank you kindly. I do appreciate her support. Mm-hmm. Well, alrighty then. Oh.
Well, well. Things have become quite interesting, haven't they? Shall I go and say hello?
An exquisite idea. Very well, I shall go get ready. Please wait here for a bit.
God, that guy looks stupid.
So, again, Specter is behind all of this. Who's Specter?
How do you not know?
Sounds familiar.
It should! He tried taking over the world twice!
Specter is an ultra-intelligent monkey that wants to rule over all mankind. Somewhat dangerous.
Somewhat? He has
One of the
mech
most popular
suits!
monkeys at the monkey park. But he turned to evil when he put on a monkey helmet, and now he's become the boss of the evil monkeys.
I'm no mere boss. I'm their glorious leader.
You get that from the children's section? Your little tuxedo?
Specter!
So you're the one behind all of this. Just what is it that you want?
I heard that someone dared to stand in my way, so I wanted to get a look at who it could be. I must say I'm quite relieved it's only you.
That implies he knows who they are.
Surrender now while you still can.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think you can capture me again? I won't make the same mistake as before. This time I've teamed up with this Hugh. And...
Do you mean me, Mr. Specter? That's right. I am human, yet the end of humanity. These monkeys have won me over. I am the ultimate scientist. I'm 28 years old, single. I'm 6'3", including hair. I'm 145 pounds, also including hair. My favorite color is turquoise, and I have an IQ of 1300.
Doubt.
And they call me Dr. Tomoki. And don't you forget it.
What do you think you're doing? Just introduce yourself normally. Normally, cut the camera.
I thought it was an exquisite introduction.
Anyway, we have nothing to fear from you fools.
That's right.
It's Tomoki! How have you been?
Huh?
You always had a good head on your shoulders.
Lucky?
Huh?
Yes. Right. Well, Specter, we can't waste the entire day talking to these people. We have work to do.
Huh? Oh, right. So anyway, relax and enjoy our show. Of course, if you insist on resisting us, we'll be glad to crush you like vermin. Ciao.
Such confidence from someone who's lost twice before.
Hey, Aki! Are you friends with that guy? Well, once, long ago. But never mind that now. We've got to capture Specter.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. Anywho, whoa, hello, what's
I
up?
wonder how old that monkey white really is.
Well, that depends if he's based off an actual real-world monkey or not, because, I mean, there's so many different types, and they all have wildly different life expectancies, and it's conceivable that he's actually rather young and just playing up the elderly aspect. Maybe he's just particularly ugly. I really don't have an answer for you on that one, I don't. But there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our return to the grand world of Ape Escape and all of its silly nonsense. In the next part, oh, you know we're gonna be catching ourselves all manner more monkey. It's gonna be pretty fantastic. I'll see you all then. There we go, doing twirls. Woo!